What's up guys, my name is Aaron aka Super Liger Tiger and this is Worth It. Welcome back everyone. In case you forgot what Worth It is, I buy a product, I tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and in the comments below, you let me know if it's worth it or not. And while you're here, make sure to like and subscribe so I can continue to make more fun videos like this. For the last few months or so on Worth It, it has been headphone after earbud after all musical apparatus. And you know what? I think we understand that I like music and you guys now have an opinion on what headphones to get, since I think I've made 4 different ones now. So with that being said, I think let's pivot kind of back to a little bit more fashion. So like I did with New Balance before, today we're gonna have a Worth It on shoes. And not just any shoes. The ones we have today are a little bit out there in a way. Like I feel like these are a little bit stranger than a lot of the other shoes I normally have. Therefore, today on Worth It, we have, and it might be hard to read, the Reebok X Cardi B, Club C V2. Let's open it up. Here are the Reebok X Cardi B Club C V2s. I think that's actually what they're called. I'm not entirely sure even though I bought them, but I do like the blackness of this box. I do like the kind of outlined logo that you can't really see unless you shine light on it. I think that's pretty cool. Luckily with shoes, it's easier to open up. Let's unzoom, or zoom out, dumb. Opening it up, we have special also wrapper that hopefully you can see on here. It does say Cardi B and Reebok on it. And after that, we have the shoes on the inside that are actually really wrapped up. Alright, so they're in a kind of more tan color, but I think what's kind of cool about them, they're kind of like boots, but not. They are like futuristically sharp in a way, if you can see this. They're kind of shiny on here. These might not be the best like video shots of them, but when we try it on, it'll be much nicer. Opening the second one, which I hope it looks like the first one. And we have here the Reebok Cardi B Club C's V2. They are unisex, because I think there is a special one for women, but these are unisex. On the bottom, it's kind of cool. They're really, like, sharp, so I feel like you're going to get a lot of grip, or you're going to be able to, like, step on someone that you don't like, and it will actually make a difference in their day. So anyway, let's try these on. So some first impressions with the shoe. As I mentioned, this is a nice, like, or maybe I didn't mention correctly, but this is a nice, like, desert brown that I feel like can work with a lot of outfits, which is nice. That way you don't have to put a lot of thinking into what exactly to wear with these, because they work with both like light and dark clothing. On the inside here, if you can maybe see it, it does say Cardi B and has the Reebok logo. And the other thing I did notice that after looking in here, I don't know how to really display this, but it looks like for the shoe itself, from the sole to the top, it's basically here. Which means that, and I had to get a measuring tape for this, there's basically around 2 inches or so, hopefully that focuses, but like 2 inches or so from the sole to the ground. So if you do need to feel like you need to get taller, these might be for you. The other thing I am noticing, and I feel like this is the first time I've ever really like looked deeply at shoes, is that some of the gluing on this shoe is weird. Hopefully this shows up here, but you see how there's kind of gaps between this part? Maybe that's just how it is, but also like right here, that might not focus, oh here we go. There's like a weird kind of raised gap here, and you can like see the gluing. So maybe that's just this, or maybe that's how shoes actually are, and I'm just that ignorant. But I am noticing it on both of them at least. This one, the left side, more visible, whereas the right is better, I guess. But yeah, these bottom parts, look at this spikiness. Cardi B must have a lot of enemies if she needs to design shoes that have these spikes. So, I'm not going to be able to really try this on anyone or anything, but just know that if I'm wearing these, don't be around me. So here's what they look like with black jeans on. These are the shoes on feet. They are pretty comfortable so far, which is nice. I've heard a lot about Club C's. I've never actually owned a pair before, and I've been told they're pretty comfortable, and they look pretty comfortable, especially after wearing them in. But yeah, these do feel pretty nice so far. I think they look pretty cool. They're very interesting compared to all my other shoes because I mostly have Jordan 1s and everything like that. So this is a nice change. Also New Balance, as you already know. But yeah, these I think they're pretty cool. And yeah, they work with anything. They're pretty comfortable. I hate the sounds that shoes make when you first try them on and walk with them on floors, but yeah, things are pretty nice. Also, one other thing, I am a size 9, so from the front it does feel like I have a good amount of space. The only thing also is that with these, they are suede, and they do feel like they're going to crease pretty easily if you crease them. They look like they're going to retain marks, which could be a negative, but they might give it that like worn in look that people like. And yeah. Now everyone's favorite part, outfits. Here's an all black outfit with the desert tan boots, not boots, but shoes, and it looks pretty good. Everything works out. The tan adds a hint of color. For the next one, we have a little bit more color here, a pink hoodie. The shoes still look really cool. There's no like real issues here. This is a pretty cool outfit for going out with. For those of you who don't like black jeans, here are some blue jeans that are also more baggier than my skinny ones. This is still pretty cool. The shoes don't really interfere with the jeans. This is also a tie-dye crew neck. Look how cool this is. Everything just works out and there's no interference with the shoe interfering with your outfit. And with spring and summer right around the corner, let's try some shorts. Here are some white shorts with these on. They're still pretty cool. My socks are wintry socks, so you can ignore those, but a cool outfit overall. But wait, what if I don't have white shorts? Any color works. These shoes work with anything. So some negatives about these shoes, the Cardi B, Club C, Reeboks, is that, as I showed you guys earlier, this gluing on here that's kind of really throwing me off. I'm looking at like my Jordan 1s and they don't really have that issue here. Only thing is like some frayed threads on the side, but everything looks very like solid and put together. But looking at the Club C's, this, I don't know, it just doesn't look very cohesive, like it's gonna break soon. Besides that, it's a good color, but this shoe might not be for everyone. This is a more futuristic like look compared to like this that everyone sees. So I mean, even though this works with any outfit you wear, wearing it might be a little bit difficult just because it's like, what is that? But on the other hand, that also might be what sets you apart, is that having a shoe that's more out there compared to this would like have you get more attention and everything like that. On the fit itself, these were really comfortable to wear, and the only other time I felt that way was when I tried on New Balances. They have this comfiness around them that doesn't feel overwhelming and does feel like you do have some support. There's also like open netting on here, if you can see that with the holes. So I hope they're very like breathable so your socks don't smell. But when I wore my winter socks that you saw earlier, they did get really warm in here, so it might just be that, but these do feel very comfortable. One other negative that I am actually discovering right now is that with this suede, it does feel like it will attract more oils and dirt. As I can see like right here, if you could potentially see it, I already left like oil marks from my gross hands, I guess. So these might be not exactly stain proof like other shoes, so I guess expect to get these dirty if you do get them. And then lastly, this is a, I guess, negative, but it also leads to our price point. For these, I was able to get these for $36, which is a fantastic price point on the Reebok site. Now, the issue with that being said is that these are now not exactly available on the Reebok site anymore as unisex. While looking it up, I saw that you can get it from places like Journeys or Amazon. You can find it for around potentially $50 to $80, which I think is still an okay price point, but they might not be readily available if you do decide to get these. But if you do, you can find these in this desert tan color that I keep changing the color of. You can find it in like blue, you can find it in red, purple, whatever other colors they have. I remember they had about 6 or 7 of them, but they all might be hard to find. But if you are able to find them, I don't recommend paying around $100 for it, but if you can find it for lower, then those would be great. So in the end, the Cardi B Club C V2, every other letter number, is really cool. They're futuristic, they have a cool look to them. They feel nice, they feel great, everything's cool. Find them cheap. Is it worth it? Let me know.